in terms of the management itself, I'm not sure they're ever going to be able to fix this. I really don't. I think that that's an organization that has kind of, well, jumped the shark, so to speak, in that anybody who's talented enough is going to leave. Anybody who can leave, they're not going to be able to pay these salaries going forward because the industry's changing so much. I mean, it's changing really quickly. And this is a company that doesn't have the money it used to have because it's paying it all to lawsuits. So if the industry's changing and talented people have the opportunity to go direct to the customer, like I'm doing it. By the way, subscribe if you haven't. I think we had the little subscribe thing up there. Make sure that you do subscribe to the show. I so appreciate it. It's great. And it's important right now. It's really important. So if you have this opportunity to be able to go direct to viewers, to listeners, then why would you ever work for a network? I mean, maybe if you want to get some experience under your belt, maybe if you want to try and make a name for yourself, you might have that opportunity. But there's a lot of different ways to do it nowadays. And in order to keep, say, the Hannitys of the world there, they're going to have to figure out how to pay them. And I believe they do pay them a lot. I mean, but they're also paying their chief legal counsel a lot. And it's not really working out. But anyway, if you want to keep paying these people, then the money's going to have to come from somewhere. And this is turning into a business that is no longer a growth business. You've got Disney trying to shed all its TV assets and its legacy television industry businesses, right? Because it's no growth anymore. They know that streaming is the future. And so if you're Fox, you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna just like continue to print money as long as I can. This is what some networks, if you look at the news divisions, right, at ABC News or NBC News, CBS News, and they're running on such thin margins. They're not going to make a lot of money in these things, so they keep cutting back and cutting back and cutting back. And as you cut back on those resources, the talent that you're going to be able to bring in the door, whether it's for the CEO, whether it's for the 9 or 8 p.m. news host, it is not going to be as exceptional as what you might have been able to get in the old days, right? So that's just the reality. I do think it's poorly managed, but I don't think there's really a way out for them. The CNN had the same thing. I mean, they brought in somebody who seemed to have a vision, but landed himself in, you know what, like he just kept stepping in it over and over again over at CNN. And now they get a new guy who's coming from the New York Times, so we know his biases. And the question is going to become, can he sort of rally the troops? Will he have all of those anchors on his side? And not only will he have them on his side, but will they respect his word? Because if you're a CEO and they don't respect your word because they think you're fearful, then you know what? The organization is going to have problems. And I just think that that's where Fox finds itself right now. Hey everyone, Trish Regan here. If you enjoyed that clip, please do me the favor of subscribing to the channel. Just hit that little subscribe button right over there. Did I do that right? Not quite, but you know where it is. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you get the alerts, and I'll see you back on the show.